Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We're about to get started, so let me hop on the camera real quick. Can't do tank tops anymore. It's getting fucking cold out here. Where are we going with this? Yeah, we're good here. Okay. Great. And that's fucking awesome, too. We need that for a while. Okay, almost ready. There we go. Great. Phenomenal. There's 40 people waiting for me, and I thank you guys. I appreciate you. Let's get started. So I am wearing the official PlayStation Legion of Gamers shirt. No JaytechTV here because you guys already know. So this is the shirt I'm wearing. I'll probably be wearing the Xbox Has No Games shit tomorrow. And speaking of games, let's jump right into it. We're gonna get on a Discord, talk to Briggs. Hopefully he's still here waiting. No, he's not. He must have had to leave for work. He got in contact with me very, very early. So this is I'm about to go tag. I think Adam is the only person online. I think Briggs and everybody else might be at work. Anybody else in the chat, if you need an invite, let me know. I'll send you an invite so you can get in on this discussion. Okay, let's go read the chat. So Monday is a day where obviously news is gonna happen. Me personally, I'm not a Bethesda player. I wanted to. The last Bethesda game that I really liked was the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Now, if they could make a remake to Elder Scrolls Oblivion, I'll be like really happy about that. But outside of Elder Scrolls Oblivion, I don't think I never really played those games as much. I could look through my trophies, but obviously you guys don't see me playing those games as much. Good morning, Ice Queen Gaming, Maximum Carnage, Nick, Jamar Bates, Pridman, Somatic, Proud Mom, what's going on? Billy Murphy, Jermaine McBounds, what's going on? Uncompetitive is back. Welcome, buddy, welcome. Dom P is here this morning. Who else was here? I'm pretty sure I missed some people all the way up here. Verge Brizzle, The Finest was here, woke me up with that good news. I mean, it's good news for Xbox, let's be honest. I can't spin this shit. This is really good news for Xbox. This means that the prediction that Adam had that PlayStation was gonna take over and wanna, basically force Xbox out of the console race, it looks like that shit's not gonna go down. It's not going down at all. So if we are gonna be honest, let's see what the games that Xbox has put up to remind people what the fuck they have. I don't know much about Starfield, and I don't know much about the Evil Within. I know about Prey from last gen, but this gen it wasn't so good. I know about Doom. I have Doom 1 and Eternal. So yeah, I played one of those games. Not a big fan of Fallout. Elder Scrolls, I go as far as back as Oblivion. So if Microsoft can put up some more money to get the Oblivion remake made, that would be great. Wolfenstein, I did play, or I own about 2 Wolfenstein games. I never really got into Dishonored. So out of this whole lineup, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, which, they're going to have access or already have access with backwards compatibility. The Wolfenstein, Doom, those 3, really heavy for me because I have experience with those games. I recognize those games even though I play on PlayStation, and for the better part of over 10 years, I've been focusing more on exclusives, but I always have multi-plats anyway. So you also have to take a look at the list below the games. Arcane. I can't fucking read that one. I can't read that. ZeniMax, Bethesda, id Software, Tango Gameworks. There's another one I can't fucking read, and I think Roundhouse. So they got Bethesda, but they got these games, and they also got the studios related to these games. From what I heard, it was a $7.8 billion purchase. We knew Xbox was desperate to buy a big, heavy hitter. I cannot sit up here and say this is not a huge deal. This is a very, very big deal. This means they want to be competitive. I talked to some PC fans yesterday, and Saturday. I will be talking to more PC fans over the next couple weeks because this is big. Bethesda makes games that PC fans have been playing for years, so they're going to have a problem with this acquisition, because what is stamped upon this acquisition is Xbox. The acquisition is not stamped Microsoft. It is stamped Xbox. And seeing as though the PC fans don't really like Xbox, they want their games, but they don't like Xbox, and the games that they've gotten aren't the best. So Gears 5 isn't as good as Gears 1, 2, and 3. And like Halo Infinite obviously will be dog shit compared to Halo 1, 2, and 3. And Reach and some of the other games like ODST that they're remastering for the Halo collection. Long story short, it's a big deal. It's a really, really big deal. I want to break this down with everybody, so I go down the list. Do you think, because I mean, shit like this happens, and then on Wednesday, the official TV series of the console war will be shown off, and you will see that shit happen like this. Do you see this as a competitive move for Microsoft? Does anybody at this point in time think that Microsoft doesn't want to sell a console? I had a debate with a PC fan. I told him the importance of not stealing my videos and putting them on somebody else's channel, because obviously I want people to come to this channel, right? You know, I spent a lot of time getting the setup right, making these logos. I want people to come to my channel. I want people to view my stuff. Why would I allow you to take my work and go somewhere else? It's the same thing when you acquire a studio. Outside of the way that Microsoft is thinking, where, hey, we have more games on all these platforms, but we own the company, so we're making additional revenue, you're looking at it that way. You're looking at it that specific way. Don't look at it as all these games magically will be exclusives. I will give you the most basic example. Minecraft. When Microsoft bought Mojang, everybody thought Minecraft was going to be exclusive. No, it expanded even further. Underneath the acquisition, Minecraft went to PlayStation Vita. Minecraft went to the Nintendo Switch. You know, it went to places you didn't think it was going to go. It also went to the PS4. Okay, I got this, let's just call it a $5 super chat from Frostbite. Thank you, man, for all the support. Fallout, Elder Scrolls, Starfield, and Doom will still come to PlayStation, according to Colin Moriarty. Deathloop and Ghostwire confirmed to still be a timed exclusive. So, you know, remember, Deathloop and Ghostwire, you gotta remember, those were Bethesda games that were created. They were gonna be multi-plat, but PlayStation went to these guys and got a timed exclusivity deal. It's a weird, weird world we're living in. You know, PlayStation spent a lot of money to get those games to be a timed exclusive on PlayStation, and then Microsoft was like, you know what, fuck that shit. We're just gonna buy the whole company. There's a very, very big question here. Why were a lot of Xbox fans wrong? this is a day of celebration for the Xbox community. They will obviously ignore the fact that they kept saying fucking CD Projekt Red. The internet never forgets. I don't forget. I think we all remember they continuously said Microsoft was going to buy CD Projekt Red and Cyberpunk was going to be exclusive to Xbox. Why do you think that didn't happen? Now, Adam has already told you guys the answer. You guys might not believe it, but CD Projekt Red is worth more than Bethesda. How much is CD Projekt Red worth?
CD Projekt 4ADR representing Ord Chess's market cap is unavailable.
The market cap is unavailable. I'm going to see if we can find some other things. I believe it's up there in the billions. The tens of billions. In 2017, they were worth $2 billion. But I'm pretty sure that shit went up with Witcher, the Netflix series. How well Witcher has sold, as well as the anticipation and hype for Cyberpunk. So you might want to put another 10 billion on that, or even more. Microsoft must have been very desperate to spend this much money late in the game, or you can say beginning of the game. A lot of PlayStation fans are going out there saying that Sony has to react to this and buy some studios. We're going to talk about that together. Again, if anybody needs an invite, please hit me up in the chat. I'm looking there right now. So if you need an invite, Akira was already in here before. AWS Asher, he was a guest here before. So we'll see if they jump in or if Adam jumps in. Remember, I don't leave at 1 anymore. I leave at 2. So we have 2 hours left together. So let's talk about this. So obviously Blue Point. Yeah. Tenjiku, Raisin, you said Sony needs to respond by buying Blue Point. It's an obvious buy. I wouldn't put it past you that they already own them. They just haven't announced it yet. CD Projekt Red makes one game per 8 years. Bethesda has several studios with multiple IPs. Exactly. But Microsoft was able to buy them for $7.8 billion. You got to think about how many copies of Witcher were sold on multiple platforms, including the Switch. You have to think about Cyberpunk and how much anticipation and hype that has for the Xbox One fans, people that are going to buy the next generation of Xbox, PS4 fans, people are going to buy the next generation of PlayStation, and anybody that's on PC, which knows of CD Projekt Red. Bethesda has not been in the best light lately, you know. So outside of Doom is their shining light recently. You know, they pretty much started with Doom, and now Doom is the one game you can't stop thinking about. It's such a great game. Doom 1 and Doom Eternal. But yeah. Okay. This isn't good for PlayStation, dude. Microsoft is going to buy out the gaming industry and crush them. Look, man. I don't want to be... In all due respects to your statement, how do you believe Xbox is going to crush them when all the games are still on the opposite platform? The only thing Microsoft is doing now is making a additional revenue stream within Bethesda. So whatever Bethesda makes, Microsoft now makes. It's kind of like the Minecraft situation. Why do you think I did not... I mean, if I ever had an interest in Minecraft, I wouldn't dare to. There's an example I want to use. There's a fucking example I want to use. Who's that? Okay, that might be Akira. No, it's Catman.
Shut up.
Of course it is. Okay, look, bro. If they're gonna crush them, right? I'm gonna just be 100% brutally honest with you guys. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. Microsoft make each and every last one of those games exclusive. Take them from the PlayStation Store. Keep them only on your ecosystem. That is how they will crush PlayStation with this acquisition. Allowing these games to be available on PlayStation, making revenue off of the PlayStation gamers, yes, that's a business move. But you're still giving people a reason to buy another PlayStation system to play these games. They're still available on PlayStation. The only way Microsoft or Xbox can crush PlayStation next gen is when they make these acquisitions. They keep these games exclusive to their ecosystem. PC, the Xbox Live Gold ecosystem, the Game Cloud, X Cloud. If you're gonna keep these games to those ecosystems, and you have to be connected to Xbox to play these games, that would be crushing them. Nick. Microsoft is trying to crush them with their money. Hold on. You guys are trying to crush them with their money. That's what I'm saying. They could easily keep these games off of PlayStation. How is Microsoft crushing Sony with their money? You're acting like they've literally morphed their money into a fucking a wrecking ball. Like, no.
They basically did.
Okay, I don't know. Look, Sam, I'll talk to you in a little bit. But look, bro, how the fuck are they hurting PlayStation 5s from selling off the shelf? Are people going to stop buying a PS5 because of this? No, they're not. We already got the announcement immediately from the fucking studio head saying, no, bro, you guys are still going to have access to these games on the PlayStation system.
Yo, what's up? I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, it's like you guys are acting like these games are about to be exclusive. You could still buy a PlayStation and play each and every one of these games. I would not recommend you buy any more of these games knowing that all the money now is going directly to Microsoft's pocket. And if you're not an Xbox fan and you're playing these games on PlayStation, it's going to look weird that you're indirectly supporting Microsoft or directly supporting Microsoft. Let's be honest. It's the same shit with Minecraft. I told you guys I wasn't going to ever buy Minecraft. Even though I never bought Minecraft, it's not my cup of tea. Never going to buy that shit. We'll brainstorm. I'm glad the rest of the Legion members are here. At least a majority of them here. Sam, let's get into it, bro. We left off.
Right, so going off what you were saying, like if I'm a fan of Doom or like Elder Scrolls, I'd want to support it. So you get a better future iteration. It wouldn't be just for necessarily supporting Microsoft. They acquired some pretty good IPs, man. You can't deny that.
I didn't. We had the whole list up here. They acquired some pretty heavy-hitting IPs, and I think I missed the super chat. It's not gone yet. Sony needs to go out and buy Bluepoint, House Marquee, Kojima Productions, and Supermassive. Frostbite with another $5 super chat. Very educated. That is probably one of the best messages I've read so far today. That's a list that I've saw before, but they need to do this. Sony needs to act now. Bluepoint needs to be acquired. House Marquee needs to be acquired. Supermassive and Kojima. All of those under $7 billion is enough. And then when they're in the PlayStation Studio family, you already know the production value and the quality of their games are going to get higher. The resources are going to be more for these guys. Yeah, do it. Fucking do it.
Already.
I know we heard rumors last week, but they didn't make it official. We're past the 10-hour news drop, and we're also past the 11 o'clock news drop. So I don't know if they're going to wait until the 1 o'clock West Coast news drop, but obviously Xbox fans are claiming this as a win. And I know I've been told multiple times, if you don't have stock in a company, how can you call this a win?
As a consumer, it definitely is.
Yeah, as a consumer it is, but I mean, you still get to play the games. I'm not telling nobody not to support these games. I still have Doom. I'm not going to delete it. I still have to beat Doom 1 and Eternal. still great games. They're never gonna. Those games that have already been made without Microsoft's money are still great games. I want to know what Microsoft is gonna do with these studios going forward.
Make them worse, I'm guessing.
Well, see, I don't want to be negative like that. You had $7 billion to buy this company. You should keep the quality the same. It's like, hey, I own you, but just keep doing good shit for me. You know, like do what you're doing. I hope this acquisition doesn't turn into a dud like Minecraft, where you.
It wasn't even like their fault. I mean, aside from Doom, a lot of their other franchises have gotten worse.
But that's what I just said, and nobody's fucking listening. Like, Bethesda is not like the Bethesda of old. I wish we could get Adam on here. What's the prediction?
Nah, they peaked.
Also, let's just say that I gotta say this right now. Microsoft needs to stop doing this shit only because they need to prove their own studio stuff. They need to start proving their own studios that they can make great games before going out and buying other people.
Playground Studios has made some great games.
Right, like that's a proven studio, but some of the studios that they bought, like In Exile, like The Initiative, like these guys haven't been proven. They haven't been
around for a while, man. The Wasteland just got like an 80 something on Metacritic. That's the third Wasteland too.
Well, I'm just like, they spent $7.5 billion on them. I'm like, what the fuck? They could have put some of that money into a AAA game. You know, like, I don't know what they're doing. And also, you saw how Xbox would put up a video about the share button on their controller now. So these games are only coming to, like, they're still coming to PlayStation and that stuff, right, Sam? Sam?
Living off third parties like always.
Yeah, Sam. So these games are still coming to PlayStation, right? Or
yeah, but see, think about it. If they're releasing a $70 game and you get a day one on Game Pass, it just makes Xbox look better. Either way they win. If they decide to make it exclusive, they decide to make way extra money plus look better in terms of like value proposition. Like it's just an all around win, dude. It's
right.
It's pretty good day if you're a fanboy for them at least. But as a consumer, dude, I can play fucking all those games day one now with just using my Bing reward search points. So think about that.
Yeah.
I don't gotta pay $60 for a Bethesda game ever again.
Well, I wonder if that's going to be sustainable, though. You know, because it said Game Pass doesn't make any money for them. They came out and said that, so I don't fucking know.
That's fine, bro. That's not my concern. They're a $1 trillion company. If they want to eat that for whatever reason, and obviously we can't figure it out, bro, that's fine by me as a consumer.
True.
By all means, go ahead and do that shit. Doesn't matter to me if you make money or not. I know they can handle it, and I don't gotta pay jack shit for their games anymore. I mean, those games are still on PS now, like the older, from last gen, like Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4. A lot of that catalog is also on PS now, JayTech.
Also, did you see what Phil Spencer actually said? I thought this was really funny. He said he's going to honor the Ghostwire and fucking Deathloop exclusivity to PlayStation. He's going to honor it. So those games are not coming over, basically.
Yeah, that's free money for them. Like, I don't see why he would decline it. Like, they already paid off a time contract. It's easy money in their pocket. Plus, it's going to come out on Xbox anyway. At some point.
But Sony does need to come out and start announcing shooting, so they have to.
Yeah, when are they going to do that, man?
Like, they got to start announcing some shit happening.
Okay, so our pattern, or fuck the pattern. The prediction was from Adam and myself. This is a Monday. We might get another advertisement from what you guys are seeing right now on the clip roll right? We thought we were gonna get another little cinematic advertisement, a very emotional shit. We also thought we might get interface news, might see the interface or shit. Obviously, there's more descriptions listed underneath each of the accessories on the PlayStation website. That has been updated this weekend. But it seems like it's like a chess move, right? It's your turn to go. You do what you can do, make your best move, and then we're gonna make our best move. This is the console war. Okay? The console war has nothing to do with the fans. Look at the history of the original console war. We were just consumers, and we're still consumers. Now we have platforms to raise our voices and to talk shit. But outside of that, this is a console war between two mega companies in the gaming space. You can't look at it any other way. We're just little pawns in a bigger scheme. They are going head to fucking head.
Okay? I do not want to hear Xbox saying they don't want to be competitive. This is being fucking competitive.
Oh, you can never say that again. You can never sit up here and say that you don't want to be competitive. This is very competitive. Again, that's why the title is The Console War Returns. It's not because it's a new generation. It's because of what Xbox just did. They literally look like, okay, we're going to fucking lose this. Look at what happened with the PlayStation collection. The PlayStation Plus collection. How can we fucking go head to head with that? Just buy the fucking company. And I'm guessing Microsoft said, you know what? You guys ain't worth shit, but we don't want to lose in this way. Here's the money. Go buy who you can.
But $7.5 billion.
That's a complete buyout. That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, they bought the publisher.
Yeah.
And all their shit.
That's some big shit, bro. You can apply that in any way you need. Game Pass, xCloud. That's a big promotional boost for the Xbox brand going forward. I can't sugarcoat it. I can't.
I already told you I was getting that system in 4 years anyway, but this solidifies it. I'm just gonna wait, get an X, and then we pretty much get games every other year from the Muta soon.
Exactly. Just get Game Pass and get whatever games they want to put on there. I hope what we're looking at is that they... I want to go look at my stocks real quick.
But Sony has to do something now. They cannot sit back and act like nothing's happening. They cannot. They have to go out and buy.
I mean, you can't fucking do that. You can't. Not even if you wanted to. Yeah, the Microsoft stocks are completely up now. Not by a lot, because I sold a couple of my stocks the other day for $1. I mean, I still got $1 left, so it doesn't matter. But
literally, Sony has to come out.
The Microsoft stocks on my stock shit is up. I mean, after this shit, this is a power move, and it's gonna keep going up throughout the day. It is up. So I see these Xbox fans underneath my quote of we eating good over here, and they're laughing, and I'm like, okay, are you gonna show me some more multiplats? Like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. If I was to talk to any one of you Xbox fans, I would eat you up alive. What are you about to show me? You about to show me Doom? Really? Like, are you gonna show me games I have access to? Again, your little fanboy shit doesn't work unless Microsoft pulls strings to get these games off of PlayStation. You know? They own the people that make Minecraft, and they allowed every version of Minecraft to go to PlayStation, including the VR update. So again, like, if you want to do the fanboy shit, I mean, I can go to that level, but let's be realistic. They didn't keep Minecraft off of PlayStation. Did they? Do you think they're going to keep Doom off of PlayStation when it sells more on PlayStation this whole gen than Xbox? Elder Scrolls sold better on PlayStation than Xbox this whole gen? or any other game that's inside of this acquisition, these games will sell very well on PlayStation. They are not going to cut that type of the market share off. They're not going to cut money off like that. Next gen is next gen. Next gen is a whole new ball game. So
especially when games are going to cost more money. Just saying, you know.
Yeah, I mean exactly. They acquired this publisher, but there's no new games on it except for what, like Ghostwire and Deathloop. They are smaller games. They're not like super big AAA titles. PlayStation was able to acquire those games. We still got Ghostwire and Deathloop, so yeah. We got it as a timed exclusive, and I think both have been delayed. I think Ghostwire has a silent delay because they haven't talked about a release date, and definitely Deathloop has been delayed to second quarter. This has been in the making, by the way. This acquisition is not just something new. It's been in the making. It's just that every Xbox fan was completely wrong when they said, hey, they're about to acquire CD Projekt Red and Cyberpunk is going to be exclusive to Xbox. You guys were wrong. You won't ever own up to it because the news cycle has changed. The news cycle has changed, so you guys won't own up to where you guys were wrong. But you were wrong.
That fucking fantasy about CD Projekt Red, that's never happening. They can keep dreaming.
Yeah, bro. They cost more than Bethesda at this point. Bro, I'm about to go hold on, let me go destroy some Xbox fans with some simple pictures that I've made.
But literally Sony does need to come out and do something though. They cannot be quiet.
Exactly.
Because we know that they have studios that they are building up. For example, San Diego, announce that studio. Just come out and say, hey, the studio is working on something. Or just come out and say you acquire Bluepoint or Housemarque or whoever. Just come out and say these things. It's not that hard.
It's getting real weird with the Bluepoint, like just vague references on Twitter. What's that even about?
Like
exactly.
They have
Look, I think that PlayStation doesn't want to do one acquisition a week. You know what I'm saying? You just acquired a publisher with multiple games, with multiple tiny little studios underneath that show you what those what that publisher has produced. You want to do something like that. Why wouldn't you? So when you announce your acquisition, you're not only announcing, hey, I got Bluepoint. No, you're going to be like, hey, we got Bluepoint. We got From Software. We got this. We got that. We got this. They are not going to go a tit for tat once a week. We're getting way too close to the release. We got probably 6 weeks, 6.5 weeks until these systems come out. I don't see PlayStation just saying, hey, every week we got a new studio. No, they don't want to do that. Xbox is doing that shit, and they made, I believe, their last power play. This is the last big move from Xbox. Again,
my opinion, No, I was gonna say they really overpaid for that publisher.
Yeah, I mean, but hey, they're showing the might and power of Microsoft. This was an intimidation move.
They're trying, they're showing that they're trying at least.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what look, I can't be upset about them buying a publisher. The majority of their games I don't play. I can't do that. Like, if I was playing the majority of those games, I might feel some sort of way. Will it make me go buy an Xbox? No. I'm sorry, this isn't enough because I still have... Exactly. I have access to all their original games. I have access to the newer games that they've been playing. I do see whatever games that are on PlayStation Now, they're probably going to get stripped. I do not see these games staying on PlayStation Now. Any one of these games from any one of these studios, they're definitely getting stripped from PlayStation Now.
And what?
And then they're going to be added. They're going to be added to Game Pass. Look, this is the partnership they did with EA. If they could have bought EA, they would have bought EA. They couldn't buy EA, so they did a partnership. They could buy Bethesda, so they bought Bethesda. They're going to have like a Bethesda and EA. It's a mega move. It's a mega big spender move.
But Jay, they're smart for doing this today because tomorrow is the pre-order for the Xbox Series S and X. They're smart for doing this shit today. I'm not gonna lie. they're smart for announcing it today.
Yeah, it'll still be sold out.
So yeah, I mean it's gonna sell out anyway. Like you got, first of all, you got the $300 console. That one's gonna sell out like a hot fire. The $500 console we're gonna see. You have to give the Xbox community a reason to buy it. If playing more multiplats that you already have access to is a reason for you to go buy that game system, then I can't do or say anything to stop you. If you're that dumb of an idiot, I can't. There's nothing I can say about exclusives because it won't matter to you. Exclusives obviously don't matter or factor into your purchase. You guys are gonna buy games that you already have access. You gotta buy a system to support games that you already have access to. You don't want to play anything new. You don't want to like think outside the box. You just want to play the same games. And if no one else was able to enlighten you, I don't think I will be able to. But I will reiterate that you guys don't have anything that is concrete exclusive to your system. Ori and the Will-O-Wisp just went to Switch last week. It didn't even stay on your system for a year because no one fucking beat it. No one didn't even want to buy the fucking game. And it was like a 90 on Metacritic. Like, they're adding all this shit to Game Pass. They know you don't buy games. And they also know you don't play them. That's why when they advertised Game Pass in the beginning, what were they saying? Oh, you can play them as much as you want. They're not saying, hey, you have games that you can beat here. We know you're too fucking cheap or you refuse to buy our games because our games have been bad for the last 2 years. Here, we're going to just give them away for free so you can beat the games. No, they're saying you can try them out. They marketed Game Pass as a demo testing service because they know you guys don't beat your games. You're fucking casual as shit over there at Xbox. I just want to, I guess I'll go around, Sam. This is a power play, right? This is the show that we got money, we can do some shit. Again, you own studios already that are lacking. $7.4 billion could have been invested in these individual studios you already have.
Yep. And that's a lot of money. You could have created a lot of big budget games with the studios that you have.
Exactly, man. So what? I know they suck, but with help from your parent company, Microsoft, that spent $7.4 billion, things could have changed.
Ubisoft, man, you have all the money in the world putting into your games, so at the end of the day, it's all about how talented your developers are.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure they wasted a crap load of money into Halo. Look how fucking crappy that.
Hey Sam, are you on Discord, bro? I'm about to send you a DM.
Yeah, go ahead. Saw somebody in the chat saying they should acquire From Software, talking about Sony. Like, just to put it into perspective, Sony, they're worth $40 to $50 billion if I got the exact number as a company. Dude, Microsoft's a $1 trillion company. And they just spent $7.5 billion like it was nothing. Like, put that into perspective. They're not going to be able to buy somebody like From Software, who's already owned by a Japanese company.
It is a clear power play. It is clear. And
yeah.
Go ahead. No,
I was gonna say it's not gonna affect. It's great news. Like, it's funny. It's good news, but it's really not anything that's gonna change the way things are gonna end up turning out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I did said something like, let's say this is like the other gen that I actually saw Xbox trying a little bit. So I said something like, we can check in 2 to 4 years if maybe it will be worth it then to get an Xbox once we see their first party. But right now, I am not seeing a reason. But yeah, they can come back to me after 2 to 4 years.
That's what I said, bro. Like, 3 to 4 years, I'm a copy system, and they already had new IPs, and that's what I wanted. But like, if they start being consistent on not having like fucking 5 to 7 year droughts, then all right, man, might be time for them to finally start like bragging about their output for once.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's like, you know, I felt that they're trying again, a little bit, but it's still a good move. Nobody can deny that, but it is a powerful.
It's a phenomenal move. It's nothing. Yeah. Nobody. Yeah, exactly. No one can deny that it's a competitive move, and this is what we should have saw from Microsoft from the beginning. This is at the end of the generation. There's two ways you can go. You can get acquired, or you can go under. Last gen, going into this gen, we saw so many studios go under. It's not funny. Remember THQ? They went under, bro. They were there for. Well, I know they started to suck at the end, so they went under. Now, if Sony and Microsoft was going back and forth in the way that they're doing now, where they're buying studios and companies and publishers, then it would have been a different story. Somebody would have acquired them instead of just letting them sink. I wish these two guys were this competitive at the end of last gen, but Xbox just didn't give a fuck. They were working on the Xbox One, and they thought everything there was going to work, and it didn't. They understand they need games. They just don't understand that they need exclusives that are not on other people's platforms.
You'll be getting them in 3 to 4 years. You got Avowed, Fable, some other shit I forgot about. It's not like they're gonna make every single thing multi-plot.
I know. I just don't know if this is not doesn't produce results. Will they still stay in the console race, or will they become a publisher? Because they do own all of these studios and publishers, and they can just continue to make money by just putting all of these games on PlayStation and Nintendo. Look at what happened with Ori. Look at what happened with Cuphead. There's nothing to say that they won't keep doing shit like this.
This is the main question that I also start to ask. This power move is great, but it's also a big risk along with it. So I kind of said something along the lines like, the purchase better be worth it. You know, they better get something back from it, because $7.5 billion is not a joke. That's not a joke
amount. That is
amount.
not a fucking joke, bro. That's some big ass money to drop for them. I mean, look at who you're getting in the package, though. What does Sam say? You got the publisher, right? You acquired the whole publisher.
Yeah.
You got a lot of fucking games, man. You got a lot of small studios.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, and the thing is, they also did say Game Pass is not making them money, so they better find a way to.
I mean, you got big franchise like Doom. Actually, Doom is Doom is a big thing. Gotta be honest, for a lot of people.
Doom is huge. It's very recognizable.
Yeah, it's a popular game right now. Objectively speaking, quality-wise, their games basically need to get upgraded as well.
Yeah.
They don't even compare to some of their own first-party studios, to be honest. They're very dated games. Especially Fallout.
Yeah, Fallout. Fallout could use a lot of help.
Yeah.
I like I was saying earlier, Sam. I really wish. I really wish that they could make a Elder Scrolls remake. Elder Scrolls Oblivion remake, but I know that's never gonna happen. But I mean, if you can drop $7 billion, you can tell them to do something now.
I just hope
you could put this money to Rare and told Rare, hey, get started on that Banjo-Kazooie remake. We know a lot of people might come over from Nintendo. You say like a lot of Nintendo fans might come over to Xbox if we have a remake that's only on our system. Put $2 billion in investment into who was it? Ninja Theory, so they can update their studio and have more resources. There's so many ways that they could have invested this $7 billion. You guys are not understanding. $7 billion is a lot of money for the shit studios that you already acquired that are struggling to put out good games. They could have used that money.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they should not buy other studios. I'm just saying you have studios like it's kind of like a kid that just is playing with a toy and wants a new toy, and once he opens the package to that new toy, there's another new toy, and before he even is playing with that other new toy, he's moving to another toy. It's like that's how it is right now. You just brought all these studios, and it's like, oh, I don't want to play with them anymore. I want to play with Bethesda now. Fuck all of these small studios I just got. Bethesda is now our winning horse. This is something they had to do after the Halo bullshit, after fans and gamers across the aisle didn't want to fuck with Xbox after those smaller indie games were shown off. All of that cinematic and no gameplay. Again, we already know in the next 6 weeks they're going to be pushing that, hey, if you get Xbox Day 1, now you're going to get all the Bethesda games. Now, you're already getting all the EA games. This is a move they had to make because, remember, Game Pass is at 100 games. That's the advertisement for the last 3 years or so. 100 games. That's their limit. Now, they have to push that limit up so they can start advertising. 200 games. We have 300 games. They have to start advertising that they have more games on Game Pass, because if 100 is the limit, PlayStation will come out with PlayStation Now and say, hey, we have 1,000 games, because we're adding the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 library to an existing library of 800 games. So we have 1,000 games that you can play on PlayStation Now if you subscribe. And we're giving you 20 games day one if you come over to our side and subscribe to PlayStation Plus.
Damn it.
So, I mean, and these are some heavy-hitting 20 games. Among the 20 games, there's some heavy-hitting titles. So, Rome Rush, Microsoft just brought Bethesda. Yeah, that's what's going down. That's what's going down today. It's a big, big move from Microsoft. I think they did a damn good job. I mean, it shows me that they're ready for the console war. I was worried. I was worried that they were going to have a subscription box. I mean, that's...
Who else is there left to buy, by the way?
We got Capcom.
I tweeted something that... I tweeted something like, this power move might actually push PlayStation to... get more studios under their belt. Kind of a push. Not sure how big of a push, but I really believe this can be a little push for them to get more studios under the belt. Or what do you think?
Or for them to start announcing some of their unannounced titles that they held back. Announce that shit. Do something. You guys cannot hold back any longer. If Microsoft is making big moves like this, you can't.
If I was them, I would just be a jackass and just show the lineup for the launch and just, that's it. I don't know. I really
but
now people saying that the launch lineup is bad for PlayStation because these games are on PS4 or whatnot.
No, I'm saying it's still one-sided for the next 3 to 4 years.
Exactly.
Like nothing's changing.
Because you have Bethesda doesn't mean you have new exclusives at launch. You just have games for the subscription at launch. This was a acquisition to make sure those games stay on their subscription. You guys might think they purchased them to have exclusives, maybe later on down the line. But let's be honest, Minecraft was an exclusive once they acquired them, and they could have monopolized on that, but they didn't.
It's just like, obviously Microsoft wants to compete now. You guys Sony has to fucking come out and do something. They have to. Do not hold any shit back what you have. Do not. Because this is most likely Microsoft's last power play move that they have. The last big move before launch.
I love it, bro. I mean, it just reminds me of like the golden age of the console, which was, PlayStation, Sega, and Nintendo. But it reminds me of the older Xbox where they were cutthroat and they did shit like this last gen with the Xbox 360. So I know they want to play. They don't want to lay down and fucking die. They want to fight. And I like this.
This kind of thing is unprecedented, though. At least in the game space, like 7.5 billion.
It really is. It really fucking is, man. I mean, what do we do? How do we get to the list of games? I gotta eat something, by the way.
Also,
I like that they're being competitive, but I rather than put their money into their own game studios. Honestly, I'm just gonna be honest, because I would want them to put like their 7.5 billion into new IPs for like Coalition or.
But I gotta eat it.
Like, who wouldn't want that?
Okay, so let's brainstorm. We got Capcom, really, really good connection, but they just announced that exclusive Monster Hunter to Nintendo, so we already know Capcom's not gonna allow like Sony to acquire them. They still got games going to other platforms, Resident Evil and shit like that. If PlayStation, the way PlayStation's gonna acquire you, they really don't want to do what Microsoft is doing. I'm gonna acquire you, but you're still putting your games on other platforms. PlayStation isn't gonna do that. That's good. Oh, this is fucking good.
Yeah, the chat wants to know what you're eating.
Omelet, some green peas and some oodles and noodles. Yes, I fucking cooked it. Yes, I know, it looks ghetto, but hey, it fucking tastes good. So it's half omelet, some vegetables, and some oodles and noodles.
I fucked up on that.
But so we got Capcom, but we gotta throw them out the way because they're still making games for multiple platforms. Who else?
So I'm saying, like, who else would there be that you'd want to acquire? It wouldn't be.
We got 60 people here. Okay.
It would have to be an up and comer.
Hold on, we got 60 people here. So if you don't want to like the video or dislike the video, that's great. Come on, we gotta need you guys to participate though. What studios do you guys?
I think Remedy could be one. I think
Okay,
Remedy.
Umar says Square Enix.
Really?
Okay. I could see that happening. But again, Square Enix just put all their games on all platforms, including Xbox.
You think they have? How much do you think they would take to be acquired, though?
A lot of fucking money, over 10 million.
Sony's worth like 40 to 50. You think they would pay that much?
How much is Square Enix worth?
They could buy studios, yo, but you're talking about buying a publisher. That's an entirely different thing.
I know, that's big money, bro.
You gotta be realistic. Sony ain't gonna. They can't afford to do that.
Rockstar, no. Rockstar is off the table. Rockstar costs too much. Even though they haven't made a lot of games, they still cost a lot of fucking money. I think they can still win with their own studios that they currently have, buying some close second parties, and then keep the exclusive shit going.
But also,
I want Blue Point at least. At least Blue Point.
That's what I'm saying. They're like
Yeah,
all their
at least.
close. Hold on. All their close second parties. Blue Point is a second party. Very, very close.
Yeah.
Insomniac was a second party. Very, very close. House Marquee is a second party. That's very, very close. Kojima is kind of like a second
Kojima.
party. Those they need to acquire. They already acquired Insomniac. Kojima is just no reason not to acquire. They're not putting Death Stranding on fucking Xbox. You can acquire them, and if Kojima still wants to put his games on PC, oh fucking well, let him do that shit, but acquire him.
Yeah, Kojima's name alone. Yeah, Kojima's name alone could sell a game.
Exactly. You can gobble him up for like 1 billion, maybe less than $1 billion. Who fucking knows? You can gobble him up real easy. He's a fucking legend, bro.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, Konami. Get him and Konami, and get that Metal Gear remake made.
So, maybe the IP at least. You know, not Konami. Like, get the IPs.
Oh, okay,
But-
see, that's the thing. If you buy the publisher, you get all the IPs.
That's true.
If you buy the IPs, you gotta hand pick them, buy them one by one. You might as well buy Konami while they're super fucking cheap. And and they've obviously been holding out, because this is what's weird about it. Microsoft just got Bethesda. They could have acquired Konami. Why didn't they acquire Konami?
Yeah, Konami would have been huge. Yeah, I believe that. Konami would have been huge for them.
And they're not worth as much as Bethesda. They haven't made a game.
Bethesda has way more commercial IPs than Konami.
Exactly.
And also, Sony actually interested in
So this was more like what I thought of is, you know, if Sony got Blue Point, it's kind of like easy money for them because they can like remake a lot of classic PlayStation games the way they did Demon's Souls.
Oh yeah.
Would be easy money. I would totally buy it. I would totally buy all of them.
Metal Gear.
Totally
Metal
fucking
Gear.
buy all of them.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
Yo, what's
Jay,
up,
Jay,
Adam?
real quick. Jay, real quick. You know when you say code red, right?
Fuck.
This is a fucking code red.
Shut up, Adam.
What they just did, Jay, I'm not fucking with you. What they just did has basically fucking. I'm worried for PlayStation right now, and I've never been worried for PlayStation.
Oh, shut up!
Really?
No, Jay, no, don't say shut up, Jay. This is bad.
Okay, tell me why it's bad.
You know what?
Explain.
More, right? I'll tell you even more. There is strong rumors they are going to buy Ubisoft as well.
Well, that makes sense.
I am not fucking kidding you.
That makes sense, though.
There are strong rumors.
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft. They have Ubisoft. Yeah, they have a very close relationship with Xbox. They allowed.
Exactly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of timed exclusivity deals. They allowed a lot of console bundle deals. They have a pretty good relationship with Ubisoft, and Ubisoft likes Xbox. So
on the cusp of this, I will say this though: on the cusp of what happened today, what this does tell me, it strengthens the aspects of, and I think Xbox fans should be very prepped for this. Xbox as a console will be no more. Because what they are theoretically doing is they are going to be injecting themselves, theoretically, they're making themselves as a publication to make Game Pass the Netflix of gaming, right? Where you can play on billions of mobile devices and PCs as well. That's what they're doing right now. That's, again...
Look, I know you just jumped in here. But I just fucking said that shit. I just said that's a heavy possibility that they're ready to get out of the console war.
I mean, I would like to say it's possible. It's fucking strong.
It's definitely gonna happen. I mean, if you own Ubisoft, you own Bethesda, you have a very strong hand in everything that EA has been doing in partnership with EA over the last couple of years with the bundles and showing off Madden first on your system. I could definitely sit up there and say.
And again, like, so PlayStation need to respond. And again, I see people talk about Konami. I'm gonna be blunt with people. No. Damn. Hell fucking no. If you're gonna go for
that guy.
If you're gonna go for a publication, again, they didn't just go for a studio. They went for a fucking
publisher.
Just like Deja Vu.
Publisher.
That has, again, it was funny to me, again, when you look at WB, that was 4.2 billion. They spent 7.5 billion on a company that theoretically has a landscape of games that can supply them everything. And again, I'm going to put this out. I'm just going to say this right now. PlayStation fans, this whole generation, were like, we had the best studios, the best lineup against, and I was one of them. After seeing this news, though, I'm starting to question that shit.
So, Sony 1 hour ago, the official Sony Twitter did say today in 2014, Monster Hunter was released on the PlayStation 2. The look back, they got history. They can team up with people like Capcom. I think that, you know, if they really want to, they're gonna just keep doing the timed exclusivity deals. They're gonna buy some of their second party publishers or developers. They're gonna go forward. I mean, if you can continue to invest your money into your ecosystem, you're good. You don't want to try to fight Xbox by putting your games everywhere just because they're doing it. And I hope that people stop saying that if Microsoft goes down this route of being a major publisher, Sony should too. If Xbox is getting out and they're just gonna keep making money off of putting games everywhere, let them do what they're doing. It's a much different way of leaving the console space than what Sega did, where Sega just they lost and they accepted the loss and there was no other avenue and the money dried up and they had to do what they could do. But Microsoft is bankrolling the Xbox division. Even if they died, which they did, they only sold roughly anywhere between 47 and 52 million consoles this whole generation, compared to your competitors that are sitting at 60 million and 115 million consoles with the PS4. I mean, you got killed. You should be in the same position as the Sega Dreamcast at that point.
You know what people want right now? I see a lot of people wanting Sony to purchase Take-Two, which is, I don't think it can happen because it's such a heavy publisher.
It's as simple as this. If Sony want to reply, right, there's only two ways of them going down. There's only two avenues. It's Capcom. It's only Capcom and Take-Two, my people. It's only them.
What?
Alright.
There's nobody else.
Take-Two.
Bro, this is getting
Take
crazy.
Two
when you look
own
at it.
and they also own Rockstar, which again, everyone's been asking, hey Sony, Rockstar, there's rumors about them buying them.
Adam,
Now, time to do that.
Take-Two is monopoly. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, they are. They are monopoly. Again, that's what I mean. If they're going to go up against that, then yeah, they need to. If people want them to respond, that's the only way they're going to be able to respond. That or Capcom.
Take-Two is kind of a monopoly. It's a really big publisher.
People saying
It's not a
buy
true publisher.
Bluepoint, buy Konami. It's like they bought a publication, people.
Yeah, okay.
This isn't like a minute studio. They got a big bag of studios, and
I know. And it
And,
gets basically
like-
Elder Scrolls, Wolfenstein, Doom, all those fucking.
yeah, exactly. And I again, the thing is, right? I'm not going to blow this out of proportion because it's not doom and gloom. Because again, Bethesda, knowing them, there is no fucking way they're going to make their games exclusive to PC and Xbox. They know that. Because again, they're putting that shit on Game Pass, right?
Mm-hmm.
How they being funded by these projects? That's again, it goes back to this whole situation of, is it sustainable? No, it's not. It's not sustainable.
It's not. So how do they keep making money? They keep making money by continue to do what they do. Put games on PlayStation, put games on Switch. I mean, this is how you continue to make money.
That's how they're gonna make the money.
But Adam, it's like Sony cannot just sit by and act like everything's okay. They cannot.
Oh fuck no. No.
Bro, whatever they're gonna do, bro, whatever they're about to do, they're about to smack the shit out of Xbox. Whatever they're gonna try to do, they're about to smack the shit. They're not gonna come back. They're not gonna come back with some little poke, or just no. They're gonna find something fucking heavy to do.
That's on that level though.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, hold on. They can buy all the cats in the United States.
Sounds kind of niche.
But Adam, they have to show off. They have to show off the load that they have. They have to do.
But no, really, if Take-Two really does happen, that's monopoly. That's really monopoly. I'm not even gonna joke about that.
This is what I said earlier. Why don't you just buy PlayStation at this point? If you're gonna buy everybody, just buy PlayStation. Just get it over with.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. You're letting people know that
they
you can
purchase
buy.
PlayStation.
Great, just finish it off. You're spending $7.5 billion, and you're buying Ubisoft. If Adam's correct.
Let me ask you a question, Adam. How much is the Xbox division
By the way,
worth? Not Microsoft. How much is the Xbox division worth?
I don't know.
Could you give us just an estimate? Because I got the numbers. I got the fucking numbers, bro.
Adam, I need to ask you something. If they can spend $7.5 billion and buy someone like Bethesda, why didn't they go for Take-Two?
Or CD Projekt Red. CD Projekt Red.
I don't think CD Projekt's gonna.
I'm just saying the Xbox community kept saying they were gonna acquire them. I think Adam remembers this.
But I don't think they would. You know, I never thought CD Projekt Red would let that happen. To be honest,
If you're gonna
I don't
go
think
for
CD Projekt. Yeah.
If you're gonna go for CD Projekt Red, right? You're buying CD Projekt Red and whatever they are. That's one thing for billions of dollars. Do you think that is a good purchase? No, it's not.
No.
If you buy Bethesda and you're getting what? 7 studios that are top great studios, by the way.
Yeah, they're great studios. Yeah, they're great.
On the internet, they make good games.
They do.
That's a fucking power play. And they did it before pre-orders as well, which is even fucking more a power play.
I know.
Yeah, it's a power play. But why do you think they did not get Take-Two? I think they can purchase Take-Two if they can spend that kind of money.
Again, it could be down to the individual. I mean, again, with Bethesda, I don't think if they were to go to Bethesda and say, "Hey, I want to buy you, we want to make every game exclusive to PC and Xbox," I don't think they did that willingly. I think Bethesda asked them to make sure that they could do, like they're saying, case by case game basis. There is no fucking way I can see Fallout, Elder Scrolls, and so on and so forth be exclusive to that platform. Because like I'm saying, with Game Pass, you're paying now $60 a year, which came out, right, to play these, to play these games on Game Pass. These games cost hundreds and millions of dollars. And you're telling me that they are going to continue to be able to do those games whilst being on PC and Xbox via Game Pass? No fucking way.
All I'm gonna say, bro, do you think that they can keep making money over the next 8 years with Xbox? After the $7 billion dries up over the course of 7 years of the next generation, what you just said is going to happen outside of the fact that they're going to be put on Game Pass, but they're still going to be available on PlayStation. That means it will be up to the PlayStation gamers to make sure that Bethesda titles are making enough money to stay afloat, because on the Xbox side, no one's going to buy these games for $60 or $70. They're just going to subscribe to Game Pass. So how does this shit go? Does Bethesda have a say now? And if these games stay on Game Pass or they don't go to Game Pass? Because if the Xbox fans get wind of this possibility, which I'm pretty sure they're all thinking about this, they're never going to have to... They're thinking, hey, we get these heavy-hitting games. We never have to pay for a Bethesda game. Let's just keep buying Game Pass. Like you said, they're not going to make money off of that. Like, you got to split the revenue from Game Pass between Microsoft, all the publishers, all the indie developers, AAA devs. No, you're not eating off of that shit. $60 games, $70 games is the way that you eat. Individual purchases by one person. I don't see this as being good. I hope that they get enough money from the Xbox community to keep making AAA titles, but I'm not gonna say that PlayStation fans are gonna be like happy and say, hey, I'm gonna buy your games even more over here. You might see a little bit of dip. It might not be nothing to talk about, but I'm sorry, I don't think we can support that whole company by ourselves when the other guys aren't doing their job. And I've talked about this shit before, Adam. Didn't I talk about this shit with the multi-plat? Just because a game goes multiple platforms doesn't mean it's going to sell enough to get a sequel or something, or sell as good as an exclusive.
Yeah.
I don't see the PC fans doing their job this generation. Next gen, they're getting a little older. They're getting, like, some of the people I'm talking to, they're in their 20s now. They're starting to have their own identity. I think the people that showed up for the debates, like I said, I commend you guys for being professional. You're very, very well educated. You guys have money. You're working now. You're grown adults. You got to start supporting the games that you want. So I have a lot of faith in the younger ones. They're now getting older. But I don't believe they're going to be like console gamers where they're going to go out and buy about 3 games a week. With the Xbox being a major console, you would expect them to carry the weight of the gaming industry and actually go out and continue to buy games each week. I don't see them doing that with Game Pass. They will literally look at a new game and say, hey, I don't need to buy that new game. I just wait for a Game Pass.
I've been saying for a long time now. Xbox, this is the final X. I feel like this will be the last iteration of Xbox before they literally become a publication like what Sega did, but actually do it the right way and implement Game Pass on PC and on mobile services via xCloud. And you know what? I am not going to say this. I'm not going to say it's going to be the case of it, but I wouldn't be shocked if Game Pass came to PlayStation.
Wouldn't be what? I'm also starting to see this possibility, to be honest.
I know Xbox fans say that's never going to happen. Look at the fucking writing on the walls right now. There is no fucking way you're buying up this shit and you're going to continue to make consoles that costs hundreds of dollars and you're not selling nearly as much as them, but you are doing well on Game Pass. And it's like, so again, would you, if you're Microsoft, would you rather make a console every 7 years, or would you rely on the billions of mobile devices out there that could theoretically boast, again, can supply the Game Pass situation model? Well, obviously, mobile phones. Everyone's got a mobile phone, people. It's very easy to access them. No fuck. Xbox, I'm saying right now, but Xbox, as a console, it's gone. It's done. They are clearly going towards a mobile. They're going towards them. and PC. If you want to play on a,
It's kind of a.
or PC.
If that really happens, it's kind of sad for those, for those loyal
That's what they're doing. That's what they've been doing.
Xbox fans.
Yeah, well, again, they can tout up their Series X whatever they want, but at the end of the day, Xbox is not going to be around for much longer as a platform. I'll be fucking surprised if they keep going. Because when you have...
Especially if they buy PlayStation.
Well, yeah, if they really want to do it, they should buy PlayStation. When I woke up to this, I was like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah, this is not what me and you even remotely predicted was going to happen on a Monday. However, going forward to the launch of these systems, you guys need to understand these are 2 days. These are some days you need to look forward to: Mondays, Fridays, and Wednesdays. Wednesdays seem like to be the day that PlayStation is going to take in the middle of the week. The beginning of the week could start with Xbox or PlayStation. Again, Xbox is showing heavy hands because I don't think PlayStation has announced the public acquisition of a studio or developer in some time.
Since August.
Yeah, since August. Who was that?
Insomniac?
Insomniac, you stinkerton.
I thought that was last year.
Insomniac.
No,
Insomniac was last year, yeah.
Yeah, Insomniac was last year.
They actually announced something else.
Yeah, that was the last one they bought.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They haven't announced anything this year.
That's what we're saying.
Oh,
yes,
okay, yeah. So, again, with the Xbox showing their hand on price, with the Xbox showing their hands on acquisitions, it's good for them. They got Bethesda, but PlayStation can fire back. I don't know how. I don't know how.
That's the problem.
Yeah, only publisher.
You know?
There's only 2 ways to fire back. It's not Konami. I love how people are going Konami. What do Konami have apart from IPs? Nothing. You need exactly. You need PlayStation to go for.
And look, this is what a lot of people are now posting. The Metacritics for the last Wolfenstein, like Young Blood and Fallout 76, these were not the best that Bethesda had to offer.
It says right now, Jay. It says right now, it doesn't fucking matter about that.
I know.
It really doesn't. Don't give a fuck about Metacritic. They got
They got Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Starfield. They got Wolfenstein. They got Doom. They got all this shit, man.
Yeah.
All this shit.
Look, they own the publisher, so they have all the shit. But if they don't announce, if they don't announce that, hey, we're gonna make these games exclusive, then it doesn't matter. The only exclusivity we're gonna be looking at in the next 6 weeks, I believe in the next couple days they're gonna announce it, is that all these games are going to Game Pass if they have not already announced this. Every last one. They have
announced it
today, this morning. Okay, well I was
again. That's why when I first woke up, I was like, is this deal more to do with Game Pass, or is this deal to do with them owning the studios? And the thing is, it's a bit of both. In theory, yes, it's not publication. They own the studios. They own the IPs. Of course they do. But then again, if someone was to tell me, oh, they went and bought Bethesda because of the studios, because of the IPs, right? I don't think they did.
No.
I think they bought it because of Game Pass. Because,
bro,
again,
they are putting a lot of stock in the Game Pass, bro.
Game Pass needs to grow. Like I'm saying, if Xbox, if this is the last iteration of Xbox, right? And they completely throw that out the fucking window as a hardware thing, stop making those things, then what they could then do is they could double down on Game Pass, where that subscription service goes from a $60 service, which is what it is right now a year, to maybe a $100 service. Maybe it'll make I can see them making that way more money. Like, the cost of Game Pass will go up. If they get rid of Xbox as a platform, that Game Pass will go up, because that is the platform. That is the product. And then we can have a mobile phone, where it's a Samsung.
Oh, yeah.
Well, obviously it won't be an iOS, because again, Game Pass is not on Apple. So if you have an Android phone, which again there are, I would say, billions of them.
As of right now, we're looking at 15 million people are subscribed to Game Pass. I thought it was a little bit higher than that, like 20 or something.
Well, no, it wasn't, because again, there wasn't. Again, looking at Game Pass right now, it's not enticing. What we saw from the game collection of PlayStation was way more enticing what they've got on their Game Pass right now. But when you see Bethesda enter that fray, the most. Oh my god, the games. Holy fucking shit. They are basically making sure that, hey, you spend $6 on Game Pass, or if we end up making $100 or whatever in the future, listen, there's everything for you. And again, the fact that now Obsidian can make New Vegas 2, which I wouldn't be surprised if that game would be exclusive to Xbox. That one.
I think that's really cool, Adam. Like, they were competitors, and now they all work under the same umbrella, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe Sony should buy Marvel games or something like that. Do something. Do fucking something.
Take a shit or something.
Yeah, Marvel. I think Marvel will be one. I mean, again, the way I see it, right, the ones that I think that they have to reply to is I would either go with Capcom, or I would go with Take-Two, because you have Rockstar, you have the monopoly of other fucking studios within there that actually have great IPs that players can access. Then you've got Capcom, the Resident Evil, Devil May Cry, you've got Onimusha, you've got Monster Hunter, you have got Street Fighter, you've got loads there that people would clam for. When it comes to PlayStation, they will
Devil May Cry as well.
They will make those exclusive to PlayStation, and then maybe they'll put them on PC just to spite Xbox.
Well, look. The thing is, if you buy Capcom, you still got to deal with what's going on. Like, if you buy Capcom, right? Are you still okay with Nintendo being some sort of a toddler that might end up growing up into a fucking angry teenager over the next couple fucking minutes and actually want? Yeah, and if they really want to be competitive, Nintendo can do that. So, okay, I look at Nintendo as a toddler, right? They're messing around with handhelds because that's all they know. That's little kid shit. But if they really want to get into the big boy game where they're up here talking about telling developers to make their games 4K compatible, I don't think they will be native. I think they all be checkerboard. Long story short, they can really shake up what's going on between Xbox and PlayStation. I think that if PlayStation buys Capcom, you gotta have to figure out what that little relationship is between Nintendo, because other than that, your games won't be exclusive to your console. They will also be on Nintendo. And do you want that in the future? Do you want to look more like Xbox? Is it worth it to keep it off of Xbox? Yeah, but do you even go that route? Because the blowback would be immense. No one cares right now for the blowback. Okay, buying Capcom, but Monster Hunter stays.
You talk about blowback, Jay, but the thing is, right, it's funny to me that, again, a couple months ago, Phil Spencer came out and said, exclusives are counterintuitive to the industry. What has he just gone and done there? And everyone's like, oh, exclusive. And it's like, well, if he's going to live by those words that he said a month ago, do we trust him? No. But again, if he's about the gamers and all that shit, like people tout him up to be this good guy, then I would expect him to be like, these are not exclusive by any means necessary. They just come to Game Pass. Okay, cool, no problem. Thanks, Phil. But if he has got a ruthless side to him, right, then he'll be like, oh yeah, I was bullshitting earlier on. Exclusive are awesome. Fuck you guys. It's like, oh shit, all right,
exactly.
Phil.
Exactly.
But Sony needs to do something soon.
But listen, bro. He can flip that. Phil Spencer can flip the switch and say, hey, exclusives are important now. We're gonna keep these games on our system. We're taking them off of any services like PlayStation Plus. We're taking them off any services like PlayStation Now. We're gonna take all our games off and keep them only on Xbox services, which primarily is Game Pass. That's good. However, do PlayStation fans feel any type of way enough to stop buying their games? Does it help you make the money that you want to continue to make if your game is only on a subscription service and those gamers on that community don't want to buy your games, but they do want to play them, and all they have to do to play them is buy into the subscription service? That doesn't make Microsoft a lot of money. So why would it make you a lot of money in the long term? I just don't know how it's going to go down. Did anyone know this? Were there any leaks? Like, this is something big to keep a big secret. This is the biggest secret they've ever had.
Jason reported on it an hour or so before it happened, and it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
This is big. This is like.
Do you
this,
think?
I like this because it
Do
was
you
such
think
a surprise.
Microsoft would try to publish anyone else? I mean, to purchase anyone else?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't be shocked they went. And again, if this is true about these rumors that I've heard, of WB, not WB, yeah, sorry, WB, no, not WB, sorry, Ubisoft. Actually, no,
Pre-orders?
I'm gonna say this right now. I literally just said WB, and I'm holding shit back. There is strong rumors that I say Ubisoft, right? There's also strong rumors about WB as well.
Yeah, we already knew about
that they want to buy them as well.
We heard
if they are buying Ubisoft, WB, and we'll be like, oh, but no one cares about
Ubisoft can use some funding. I mean,
Yeah,
I think they need the budget.
Yeah, Ubisoft could definitely use the budget because they've been making shit games lately. The games look.
That's what I mean. Again, I see a lot of people say these companies don't make good games. It doesn't fucking matter, bro. If Xbox have got them in their library, man, they've got them in their library. PlayStation fans, listen. Like, you got to come to show, got to come to terms. They have got a substantial, better fucking lineup of first-party studios than what PlayStation have. And that's just facts. It just is. It's
their best game now, Adam Doom.
Well, that's what I mean, bro. Like, when I saw this, first thing that came into my head, so you're telling me I've got to go and buy a fucking Xbox to play Doom? You fucking serious?
No, I'm saying out of all those publishers, what's their best game in terms of quality now? It's Doom, right?
Doom. Obviously, I would say Fallout. Whenever that comes out, I think, to be honest, the next Fallout game.
Look. Let's hold on, Adam. Let's be real fair. Let's be real honest here. What is their best game now? Not games coming out, not games in the past. Their latest game over the last year and a half.
Doom.
Okay. Anything else? Anything else?
Doom 2016.
No. 20. No, I'm talking about in the last year and a half. The last year and a half. What has Bethesda made that was really good in the last year and a half?
Again, yes, you're right. It's just Doom Eternal because again, Fallout 76 and Wolfenstein flopped because they tried different things which developers try to do.
Okay.
Now they've done that.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah,
Can Microsoft get these?
Still,
I know,
they've literally made these decisions prior. So now they fucked up. They know that model doesn't work. Those ideas don't work for Wolfenstein thingy. So now they can go into the next game. Like I said, again, Fallout, right? I don't think we're going to get Fallout 5. I think you're going to get Fallout New Vegas 2, and that's going to be exclusive via Obsidian. People are going to buy that game and that console or get a PC or Game Pass, wherever it may be, to play that game.
Yeah.
And Obsidian, again,
Go ahead.
No, I'm not. That's it, man. I'm not going to sugarcoat for anybody. Now, listen, I love PlayStation, man, but low key, after last week's debacle and all that shit like that, and then Xbox has just gone and done this. There is no fucking way PlayStation are not sitting in a fucking room with a fucking red button saying emergency meeting right now, smacking the shit out of it because they need to reply fucking badly. I wasn't fazed by some of the shit that Xbox has done. When I woke up to this, that shit sent a fucking surge down my spine. I was like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah, so, like...
I was saying, people are literally saying right now, this is the biggest news within gaming in the past 20 years.
This website
that
will
is
put him in my circle.
This is the biggest gaming news we've ever had in the past 20 years. 20 years.
For me to like or retweet any of his posts.
Yeah, Adam. Like, the thing is with this, it's like, Sony cannot be, like, very, like, they have to be, like...
Oh, dude. Guys.
What?
Sony has to be...
Bethesda is starting to...
Hold on. What happened?
Sorry. Bethesda is starting to show off their largest engine overall. They're upgrading their engine for next gen.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, they're posting it right now.
So the partnership. So this is this is not only a direct response to make sure Game Pass is gonna be taken seriously. This is also a direct response with the partnership between PlayStation and Unreal.
Yeah.
To a degree. To a degree. Yeah. Yeah.
I can agree with you on that, Jay.
This makes sense. This makes look. As the day goes on, a lot of this shit will make a lot more sense. It will make a lot more sense.
At the end of the day, I mean, again, when I saw this, first thing that came into my mind was that again, it was a push for Game Pass because that's what they're going for. Second thing was I cannot see Elder Scrolls, Starfield, Doom, some of these games going exclusive to Xbox and PC, especially when those again, when it comes down to it, yes, they own them, but the developers, the studios, right, have the obligation to tell Microsoft we are going to put these on other systems. And if Microsoft say you can't, that's going to cause a stir within that studio. Majorly.
Is this
Be back in a bit.
Well,
I think
PlayStation just announced. I mean, I guess as a shot to Xbox. 24 minutes ago, Minecraft comes to PlayStation VR tomorrow. Details on the free update. I mean, they basically are just letting you guys know that. You know, hold on. Okay, so this is what I want everybody to start knowing, bro. There's a person that keeps changing their name. And they're always trying to make it seem like they're a developer, and then they announce news and everybody goes wild over the news. So, this fake PlayStation account, or the fake account that changed its name to PlayStation, it was Insomniac with that Insomniac news the other day. They now announced, this fake account announced that they are acquiring Take-Two.
Take-Two, yeah, I saw that
Again, this is fake.
This is fake.
And people keep falling for it. I need you guys to stop, bro.
Because the climax of the name.
Exactly.
Stop falling for it.
It's really not good, bro. Just stop. Just please
stop falling for it. It's embarrassing.
Fake news.
Is Adam still here? Oh.
Like, what the fuck, bro?
See, I was gonna ask more about. Remember when I asked about Doom being their latest good game?
Okay,
their studios are in a position where they gotta kind of rebound. To be honest, man.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying this is not a good bundle for $7 billion.
We gotta be fair at the same time.
Yeah, but we have to be fair. When is the last time they made a good game?
I enjoyed Fallout 4. A lot of people didn't. That would be
no.
If you don't like Doom,
I agree. It's been a couple years since they made a good Fallout. I'm talking about over the last year and a half. So we're
we're the whole generation. Like, what have they done? It's just Fallout and Doom.
Fallout and Doom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doom. Yeah.
And Prey. And Prey didn't sell well at all.
No.
Scored decent.
Yeah, I wanted Prey to be good like it was last gen, but it didn't.
I guess Evil Within, another game that didn't sell well at all.
Yeah, but that was good.
Yeah,
Evil Within was great.
They said 1 and 2 were good. I didn't play them because I don't like those type of games, but
they're both on PS now.
Yeah, they're. Okay. Well, I'll have to play them. This is what I want to know. Will they take it off of PlayStation now? Like, will they be taking all Bethesda games off of PlayStation now, off of PlayStation Plus?
I don't think so.
Remember, Fallout 4 is a part of the PlayStation Plus collection before they announced the acquisition. Xbox is acquiring Bethesda, so this is weird. And then they have two timed exclusives also from Bethesda. So how do you do that?
I don't think so.
No, you take the free money, and then
they're not. They're still gonna, release some of their games to PlayStation. They're not gonna make maybe the new ones. Maybe the new ones will be exclusive. But right now, no, I'm not seeing anything.
Like Avowed, all that stuff. That's gonna be at least for the near future exclusive to them. They're just gonna go by the sales numbers, man. They're just gonna go according to what makes them money, as usual.
I mean, hey, it's free money. Why not? Why not?
Those time deals are still gonna be time deals, especially if Sony overpaid for them. That's just free money in their pocket.
Yeah.
It's
gonna come out on Xbox and PC or whatever later anyway.
Bro, I saw so many people retweeting this Take-Two shit. I'm gonna tell you.
They don't fall for it. They need to stop falling for that shit. They really need to stop that.
Okay. Polygon just said something. Why Microsoft acquired Bethesda and why Bethesda sold. all Fallout. Well, wait up. Will Fallout, The Elder Scrolls, Doom, and more become Xbox exclusives? Don't worry just yet. Obviously, they're not. They're not gonna just flip a switch right now.
Not
They make
easy.
Yeah, they make. Thank you for the information, but
How much does
I've
Doom
seen
sell?
it.
Does anybody know off the top of their head?
No.
I think it's sold well, to be honest. I
okay.
just don't know the number.
Let me look it up, man. Because that, I'm telling you, they overpaid a lot for that publisher. They really did.
I mean, to be honest, for this amount, they could have just purchased Take-Two.
I wonder if Take-Two even like took their offer seriously.
That's what I'm saying. We've heard for a while Microsoft was going around to developers and trying to get somebody else. We just didn't know. It was a lot of guesses on who it could be, and now we know.
Yeah, but it's still weird, you know. I mean, if they have this so much money, they could have really purchased Take-Two. It's also the better choice.
Bro, if I'm Bethesda and I see that offer and I know I'm on the way down at least recently, then yeah, I'm taking that deal. Fallout 76 is a mess.
Hold on now. Hold on. In 2020, ZeniMax board has found itself in an unusual position. Its members include the entertainment lawyer Michael Dominguez, the retired baseball star Cal Ripken Jr., and the film director Jerry Bruckheimer. These are the people that run ZeniMax?
What?
Those are the people that run ZeniMax. They're the board
No
members.
way.
Yes, Cal Ripken, Michael Dominguez, and Jerry Bruckheimer. These are the board members. Okay, what is ZeniMax? Is ZeniMax like the parent company of Bethesda, or are they a game publisher?
So they're like a conglomerate.
Oh, shit. Well, that's why they would sell that Microsoft.
I just want to ask you guys, do you think Square Enix would be a good purchase?
No, because they already made their games multiply. Look, it would have been a great idea for you to say that if they didn't put all the Kingdom Hearts on Game Pass, if they didn't put all the Final Fantasies on Game Pass. I would have said that would have been a great idea. But Square Enix, Square Enix made their decision a long time ago, as well as putting every Final Fantasy game on PC as well as Nintendo Switch. And I don't know what's going on with Kingdom Hearts, if that's gonna end up going to Nintendo Switch and PC later on down the line. But no, Square Enix is a third-party developer, and they're not gonna change that shit. So Sony has one course, and that is to go after somebody that is not putting their games. Well, you know what? Well, I don't want them to go after anybody. Yeah, because whoever you go after, they're already multi-platform publishers.
People want a reaction. They're thinking emotionally. They don't literally need to do anything.
Exactly, bro.
It's fine.
No, I mean,
They're fine the way they are.
Oh, the best thing they could do. Hold on, Akira. I'm almost done. The best thing they could do is to buy the second party. Just what I said.
That's what they're doing. They're still continuing to do that.
Yeah. So you buy Blue Point, you buy Kojima, you buy House Marquee, and invest in those guys. Allow them to do what they do best. Give them more money. Increase the size of their developers. Give them a new studio. Let them work. Let them show off the skills that you know that they have. That's all PlayStation has to fucking do. Invest in their own first-party studios. And we're going to be fucking good. Trust me.
Days Gone by itself sold all of those Bethesda titles combined. Dude.
Exactly, bro.
Ben Studio.
From like
Ben Studio.
Third-tier Sony studio. Not even a second tier.
It's alright, so I did say like I would like to see PlayStation Blue Point, Kojima, and Platinum Games is also like a choice of mine, to be honest. Also, you got Shuei on his PlayStation Indies. You know, those indies are also great, to be honest. They're really great. So you should just continue on that. I think right now this deal is not that big because in the next couple of months we will only see PlayStation games like Spider-Man and Demon's Souls. So,
but I mean,
you know,
in the face of the casuals, let's be honest. Let's be 100% honest. I want to thank the 70 people that are here. If you don't like this video, you can dislike. That helps us out, or you can like the video. Please participate in the comment section. I love seeing you guys go up and down. So what's gonna go down here is, in the face of the casuals, in the minds of the casuals, what do they think about? They think about Madden, or let's label. Okay, they think about a sports game. They think about a racing game, right? Outside of a sports game and a racing game, they also think about a action adventure game, and they think about a first-person shooter game. You're gonna have all of those bases checked for Xbox, even though they don't have exclusives. You have those bases checked. You have a AAA heavy-hitting multi-platform game that you're familiar with, like Doom, which is also first-person. You also gotta have Call of Duty, whether we have the exclusive content for a limited time or not. You have that game on your system. You have Need for Speed. You have the older Forzas that are gonna be enhanced. Xbox has what the casuals recognize. It's not enough for real gamers that understand the importance of exclusives and how they take advantage of the hardware, but it's enough for them. And they've been molded in that form for so many years this gen that, Microsoft is looking at these guys like, you guys just buy these multiplats. You know what? You want to buy them? Let's buy them. You see what I'm saying? If you want to buy these multiplats, let's buy the people that make the multiplats and make you more engaged to buying and playing the games over here that you want to play anyway.
What's your opinion about Fortnite showing up in the PlayStation 5 event?
Well, I mean, we talked about this with Adam. Sony has put some money invested in Epic, so you're going to see a lot of Fortnite being pushed for PlayStation. You're going to see the Unreal Engine games coming out a little bit earlier on PlayStation, or looking better or running better on PlayStation.
It's also a big casual game, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that and Call of Duty, and you have promotional rights for Fortnite, and you have gotta have promotional rights for Call of Duty. We already have a racing game. It's not ready at launch. That's Gran Turismo 7. We have another game with a car in it, and that's Destruction All Stars. We need to find out more about that. But
yeah, I want to see gameplay from that. Really want to see the gameplay from that.
So I'm gonna put up like one more. I'm gonna look at that gameplay one more time, see what else we can see. But I really love looking at that gameplay because we haven't got much of it, and so we can only look at one trailer.
You mean Destruction or
Destruction All Stars? But we have the games that casuals want. We have a game with a car. Fun. We have a game with a gun. We have AAA action adventure games, which is Spider-Man, or what else is
Demon Souls?
Assassin's Creed, Demon Souls also.
Cyberpunk.
We have enough games.
See all these frauds buy Demon Souls now.
I hope they better buy Demon Souls.
I think they'll buy it. I mean, I think Soulsborne games fan base is getting bigger and bigger and bigger ever since.
Oh yeah, these frauds got on late.
Yeah.
They didn't support Demon Souls when it actually came out, but now all of a sudden we love the genre, right? You fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Game too, so.
I think Bloodborne started this whole gigantic fan base of Soulsborne games, and then Sekiro.
Yeah, I give Activision credit for publishing that game too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a nice one. You never would have thought something like that would come out of Activision. So that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I think that PlayStation got to focus on the games that they got to push. We have to see more Returnal. We have to see more Destruction All Stars. They have to show off the online capabilities, co-op or
UI.
competitive. That will be for Demon Souls. You have to show of course, the UI. We have to see the UI. We have to see this 1080p camera. Is it only for live streaming? Will we have a video chat feature? We need to see more of that. How will the music go? How will the Blu-rays go? Will we get exclusive features? There's a lot of shit we don't know. We need that information.
I just I surrendered to the I wanted to see 120 FPS, and I bought a new TV with 120 gigahertz.
Well, I mean, shit, I'm about to do that shit too. I'm about to just do the payment plan for Amazon and do that $87 a month and pay that shit off.
I cannot resist.
Yeah,
I cannot resist.
I got my camera. I got the PS5. The games that come over the next month, which is October, and I'm good. I'm good for the launch. You know, shit. Even if I have to keep this digital, I'm good for the launch.
Yeah.
Let's go look at a little bit of Destruction All Stars if you guys don't mind. I just want to.
I really think it looks fun, especially that part where you can like come out of the car and all that. It looks really fun, all that parkour shit, and maybe you can even jump, over vehicles. I don't know, maybe there's like PvP. We don't know yet. It looks like there's PvP, to be honest.
There's more to this game than meets the eye. Just haven't done a good job communicating it.
They have not. They have done a very bad job communicating. Okay, so let's go look. Go take a look at that, and then I'll put the Elgato just a tad bit low because it does have some copyright.
I really think they need to show more because I think it looks unique when it comes to the.
Look at this, guys. This is what I was saying about Demon's Souls. I was so unsure if the game was coming out because we had not saw any gameplay. Normally, in a normal year, outside of the COVID-19, we get to see a lot of games shown off. It's a very colorful game. I like the fact that you're gonna have branding. You see the tiger, the tiger guy has a tiger mask. He has a tiger helmet over there, but then he has this nice jacket with a tiger logo on it. You know, something that I've been, making all these different official logos. But then he has the football padding underneath. If you watch this video in 4K, you're going to see all of this attention to detail. He has some shin pads and knee pads. Then this other guy has like a Daft Punk or whatever type of helmet going on. This other chick with the blonde hair she looked kind of like a Tracer wannabe. Then you got the black chick over there with the hat and the curly hair and the Frozen outfit with the white and the blue, and then you got a dude with a box on his head over there with green shorts, probably looking like an Xbox fan. It's a very wild and silly game, but this is a game where you wouldn't expect a lot of detail, so this is what they actually went out of their way of doing. They put a lot more stitching and materials in the guy with the luchador mask and his gloves. There's a lot of fucking detail here. Oh shit.
I really need to see more from this game. I think this one can be another Rocket League. Remember how popular Rocket League became? So I think this one has that potential to be another Rocket League.
You can see the reflection in his eyeballs. These are things I didn't pay attention because I just normally just watch the trailer. But we're gonna take a deep dive in here. I know a lot of people might not care about this. I see you guys branching off. I thank you guys for visiting. But this is really important for a game that they're going to try to charge $70 for us to analyze the video that we have, sadly. We had to wait a long time for Demon's Souls gameplay, and I wanted to see that shit like weeks ago.
Who made this? Who made this game?
Lucid made this.
Oh, yeah, alright. Yeah, I heard of them. Alright.
From what I believe, they have a few devs that might have worked on Drive Club and Motorstorm. I believe that.
Yeah. I think I heard about that too.
Okay, let's go forward.
Plus, I really love the parkour here. To be honest, I love parkour, and to see this, this mixed with parkour, it looks really fun. I'm not gonna lie. I am excited to try it out or see it in motion, in gameplay, more.
So we got the rival team. You have some pretty recognizable demographics. You have a bigger, heavy-set black woman. You have a wannabe hipster guy with a beard and a nose ring. You have a douchebag in the back with a fade. And then you got this chick up front with the wolf outfit helmet, and then you got this strong black female right there with a pretty cool helmet. Then you have this other, I believe to be Japanese or Asian female in the back with the cat mask, the cat helmet, and the cat helmet's face changes different emotions, so it'll be shocked or mad or whatever. It's different. It's a very different, very fun, different type of game. I'm very interested. It's very competitive. A lot of people, somebody got in contact with me on Twitter and didn't believe this game was multiplayer. This game is
It is
multiplayer. If you freeze it right here, you see that you're not only in the car. Once you break your car, you're on foot. You can fight people while you're on foot. But if you don't have a car, you can try to sabotage somebody else's car. On the left side, you can see this guy. Some pretty nice shoes, by the way. This game gets major style points for me. Like, it has a lot of style. He's on the hood of or the top of another car. It's a truck, and he's riding to real life. I mean, it's a lot of crazy shit. The wheel has already popped off after crashing in this one car in front of us. And you already destroyed that car. It's already in flames. The door is up in the fucking air. And you see, like, it's just a lot. Bro, this shit is, and you just drifting through the wreckage. I want this game. I don't care if it's $70. Me, JaytechTV, I will be buying this game day one. This is a part of my 3 the most wanted games I want.
Yeah, I'll get it too. I'll totally get it. Totally get it.
It's so much detail on the car, a lot of reflection. I don't know if this game has ray tracing, but it looks like.
I wonder if. Go ahead, sorry.
on the left-hand side, it looks like there's a platform. If your character jumps onto that yellow platform, on the pink platform, it's a vehicle that hasn't been touched. I believe that you can get to different vehicles in the arena and use a vehicle if your vehicle gets destroyed.
I wonder if this game has offline co-op. It looks like a fun game to play with friends as well. You know, like near you.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a lot of. We don't know it. I have no clue. I love the game, but I'm not a developer or an insider, so I don't know shit. I hope they can release all of this information to us so we can be clear on the information that we share with other people. As of right now, it looks like it's a team of like 5 or 6 people going head to head, and you're in an arena. I guess one of the goals is to destroy the other person's car, but there's more going on. Then if you destroy the car, you can either eject or get out of the car, and then go fuck up somebody else's car or sabotage someone else's vehicle. It's just a lot going on. I wish I knew more about it. It is a beautiful game. By the way, the truck we're looking at is still rolling, but has lost the left wheel. If you're looking at that. I mean, it's a lot of fucking detail in this shit.
Yeah. Looks fun. Looks really fun.
I mean, you can freeze frame the fuck out of this game because it's in 4K. It looks great. And then this car is about to run out to that car. But as you can see, on the left-hand side, there's another pink platform, and that pink platform has another vehicle. I think if you're on foot, you're going to have multiple chances to get vehicles to continue to go and achieve your goals, which seems to be mayhem.
It looks cool. I really want it.
I want this fucking game. So this was the Asian chick. I believe she's to be Asian. The one thing I like about this game, it is a very cartoony game, so everybody has their own individual shape. There's the muscular people, there are fat people, there's skinny people, there's short people.
Maybe you can customize too.
I would only hope that they put a shitload of customizations in this game, because this is the perfect game for customization, whether it's your character or whether it's your vehicle. And I hope they have customizable characters in this game, because that would be perfect. There's a lot we don't know about this game, and I believe the more they share about this game, the better it's going to be. Again, like I was saying, this game is very diverse. So, you know, every character is going to have their own unique shape, their own unique style. There's black people, there's Latino people, there are people that might identify as gay or straight, Asian, short, tall, fat, slim, muscular. It's a lot going on in this game, and I like that. It's a completely different type of game when you got some competitiveness, but then you have characters that can be any shape or size or any color skin. So it's gonna be a big hit, but they have to start now. PlayStation need to start advertising this more. You can't just put a $70 game out there and expect a casual gamer to go understand everything that's going on. They might watch this trailer once, get infatuated. I need some more information. Me, I'm going to analyze the fuck out of this. Again, we got 2 pink platforms, one to the left, one to the right. These platforms are above the ground. They have vehicles on them. You do jump on this game. You can wall run on this game.
Parkour.
Yeah,
it's parkour.
This game. It's a lot going on, and I really want to know more. I think this is going to be a huge hit with the live streamers and even esports.
Yeah, definitely. I believe that too.
So you see her little face, her little mask is always changing whatever her emotion is. I think that's pretty cool. It seems like she's the only character that has that. As you can see, you can roll while all the shit's going on. You can be rolling around. You can be on foot. This is an unheard of type of game where it's like a destruction derby, but you don't have to be in the vehicle.
Yeah. So fun.
And this is the Xbox character. He's a person that believes Xbox is actually the best box. And then you got the Wolf Girl, which I really like the Wolf Girl because she has the wolf helmet. And as you know, there's a lot of furry people in the PC community. She also seems to have a tail. Then you have this luchador wrestler guy. Very big, heavy guy. Here's one of my favorite guys, this tech type guy, which has a ghost on the side that is yellow, not blue or pink. And I look at that and I think Pac-Man. But as you can see, look at what the ghost guy does to the Xbox guy. He kicks him. So you're going to have melee combat in this game. You're not just going to be trying to destroy other cars. There are going to be other ways to take out your opponents. That is something I am very excited about in this game.
Yep.
And you have obstacles inside of the arena. These are 3 swinging blades that have a red outlining on it. And they're very sharp. And if your car goes through them, it will shred your car. As you can see right here. It cuts it in half, like, perfectly. So don't go through the blades. Look at that. It just fucking destroyed the front of that person's car. It's done. It's done. So it's a lot going on.
So let me look what they got.
Okay, so the tiger guy name is called Bluefang.
Dynamax, Bethesda, Id, Tango, Alpha Dog, and Round. Alright, so.
And this right here is one of my favorite ones. It looks like you on top of the car and you can do something to the car that would make the car explode.
Bethesda, Tango.
Obviously, this is going to be a highly customizable game.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun, for sure.
Bro, I'm really, really excited for this fucking game. A lot of attention to detail in areas where you would not think there would be. There's a lot of attention to detail.
Yep.
Definitely need this game. I need this game, bro.
$70 you think is fair?
Not without an explanation on what you're doing in this game. If you're gonna have customizable characters, if you're gonna have customizable cars, you're going to have online co-op. You're going to have like 20 maps, which I heard 20 maps. It starts out in London. That's the first one we saw, but we have other maps around the country in this game. And you're charging $70, and you're not going to have like all the additional updates and maps are going to all be free. Any outfits are going to be free. It's justifiable for a brand new game. However, the studio might not be known to a lot of people, and it's definitely not known to me. I didn't even know Lucid existed. I saw the games that they're known for, and they're not like the highest profile style games. And at first glance, outside of the pretty visuals of this game, you might not think it's a high profile. But whatever else that they're putting into it, let's say the game is 60 frames per second at native 4K.
Jay.
Yeah.
Daniel Ahmad had a tweet here. He said, Microsoft has also cut funding to the Xbox division. They no longer have a blank check for new projects that could potentially help. It seems the future of Xbox has already been decided. Don't expect the status quo to change anytime soon. That's what he said.
Who was that?
Daniel Ahmad.
Who was that?
Daniel Ahmad. He's like an insider, a very reliable source, right?
Well,
bro?
let me ask my.
The Bellion Wario.
Oh, okay. So let me ask my insider, Adam Cole. Let me ask you a question, Adam.
I need to talk to Jody about these sort
No.
of things.
Hold on. It's an easy question. It's an easy question, bro. It's a very easy question. That was a lot of money, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so
yes,
are you gonna be able to do anything outside of that?
Well, that's the question. I mean, when I saw that, I was like, is that them done? I mean, theoretically, that should be them done. And again, the WB situation, WB have already come out and clarified they're off the table, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Ubisoft, again, I don't know in that span, like, because...
How much do you think Ubisoft is worth?
They will be worth more than fucking... They'll be, what? I would say roughly near or around what Bethesda are.
So, like, high... Almost
Maybe,
close to 10. Close to 10. Yeah.
Look at the.
Close to
I
10
don't know.
million. Okay.
Depends.
Look at the.
Again, it depends on the business at the end of the day. If they're gonna, like, if Ubisoft are gonna, if they go to Ubisoft and we want to buy you, right? Ubisoft are most likely gonna give them a ridiculous fucking summary of like money that they want to be purchased for. But then again, do WB want to be not WB? Do Ubisoft want to be purchased? I have no fucking clue. But,
look at the. Sorry. Look at the Discord chat. I posted it there.
Sir.
Okay, hold on one second.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, he blocked me a while back.
Yeah, he blocked me. I think he blocked me too, yeah.
I just saw Imran Khan say PlayStation is negotiating timed exclusivity with Starfield, so that might be something else to look see if it's gonna happen or still gonna happen.
This is what I mean. I remember saying to you guys, Elder Scrolls, Starfield, PlayStation were looking to get exclusivity on those titles beforehand, right? And like it's also the case of me talking about how PlayStation are theoretically wanting to fucking drive a knife through Xbox. I need to ask Jody these. I'm starting to contemplate, what me and Jody were talking about, because that is a complete. What happened today is counterintuitive to if PlayStation want to do these sort of things, because it kind of feels like it's the other way around. It feels like PlayStation are the ones in the fucking deep end right now, and they're fucking drowning. Whereas Xbox are like, yo, we're going to finish you off real soon. And it's like, it's not, I mean, I woke up to this, no one expected this. Nobody. This was a punch. And my brother gave me the fucking message. I was like, wait, no fucking way. And it's like, yep.
So that means Xbox is like 23 studios now, basically?
Yep.
23.
So,
all right.
So we're gonna get back to this, and then we're gonna, talk a little bit more. But the gist of it is, Microsoft is doing a numbers game. Hey, look, we got a lot of teraflops. Hey, look, we got a lot of studios. And it's like, hey, look at us. Look at all this shit we have. It might not amount to much, but we have a lot of it. Hey, do you want in on it? And it's up to the gamers at the end of the day. Tomorrow we'll see what goes down. Is shit gonna be selling out like hotcakes? We will be live tomorrow as well.
Does the casual person even know that this happened?
No.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Like, that's what I'm saying. You did this today. The news might spread. The news might not spread to a casual's ears.
The only thing I will say, right, is that I look at it. I think about these sort of things, and I thought about when I saw this deal, I was like, okay, cool.
Good shit.
But
I saw this deal and I was like, okay, interesting, right? It's a great deal for Microsoft. They've clearly thrown a very good. They've clearly thrown down a gauntlet. I mean, I loved how everyone was like, the price of the Series S was a gauntlet and all that shit. No, this is a gauntlet. This is like fucking crazy shit. But when I thought about it, I was like, okay, this weigh up the pros and the cons here, right? And again, the pros are pretty substantially fucking evident, right, within the acquisition itself. But the cons, there is cons to it. and people talked about how companies that have gone underneath Microsoft, how they theoretically done when they've gone underneath Microsoft. The answer to that, very badly. Games haven't really gotten better; they've actually gotten worse. Studios haven't really had a great time, so it's like there's that. There's also the case of like, well, and this is what I mean, bro. There's also the case, right, of I think of Nintendo in this theoretical sense. Nintendo haven't really got a substantial amount of studios, right, that you would say, whatever it may be. But does Nintendo sell fucking units? Yes. Does it have the most studios? No. But it sells a fuck ton. And when it comes to Xbox, they have got a lot of studios right now. They've got 23 studios. And when you look at them, right, to be honest, the studios that they've had over the past few years, they're not good. I'm sorry, they are not good. But after today, that's kind of changed my mind. Because you've got id, you've got Arcane, you've got Bethesda, you have got, well, now Obsidian. Obviously, I'll throw Obsidian in there. That was one of them, and obviously Ninja Theory. But what else was there? Arcane, Tango. Yeah, Tango's another one, and I wouldn't say ZeniMax, but again, but they have now got a good amount of studios. But like I'm saying with Nintendo, like they haven't got the category of studios that Xbox and PlayStation have. But do they sell units of like handheld or consoles, whatever you want to call it?
What is this game, bro? Like this game, what is it? I need to know. I wish the developer would talk to any one of the fans.
Sorry, Adam.
We gotta know, bro. We gotta know what Destruction All Stars.
JTech is really hyped about Destruction All Stars.
No, it's not that. It's just like, bro. Okay, you got people on foot. You got people destroying cars. You got people running into cars. Then you got a boost, and you're running on the side of the wall. And I'm like, this is a wild ass game. This shit needs to be advertised, bro. Why are they not advertising this shit? Bro.
Maybe they can pay Xbox advertisers.
Shut up.
I said this over the weekend, bro, about that game, and like it's like, yeah.
Carl.
People need to start to wake the fuck up within PlayStation.
Adam, I don't have to pay anything for Bethesda games anymore. I'm so happy.
That's what I mean. That's the other thing as well, son. Sam, you bring this up, right? As well as what they just did. This is where I come into the fray of like, I just don't think Xbox as a platform is just like it. I can see it going. I can see that thing going because, like, you basically making more of an argument to just basically go out for a PC. Really? Again, like, you're making more of an argument to just go, fuck it, go and build a PC, get the best performance, and don't have to worry about spending, like, another $500 whatever dollars, like, in the next 7 years to get so-and-so. You might as well invest in a PC, get that rig up and running, and then change the graphics card and a few other things from time to time. And then put Game Pass on there.
That's a day one. I don't care what nobody said, that's a day one.
Yeah, give me
use my Bing reward storage points now to just pay off for Game Pass.
Hey, bro, you do what you gotta do to survive. I don't think this is a good look for Xbox. I think it's bad. We're gonna be back tomorrow at 11, guys.
Give me 1 second.
The console war is heating up. Don't expect it to be a week where we're not getting info. We're getting info. I will be calling my GameStop. I will be calling 2 to 3 other GameStops to continuously see what the pre-order situation is tomorrow live here. I will be on that.
What I only hope in this purchase, to be honest, because I'm a huge fan of Tango Gameworks. They made Evil Within, Ghostwire Tokyo. I want them to use this studio right. If they're, since they purchased them, I want them to fund them right because I think this studio has a lot of potential.
I don't think it's gonna be that situation. A lot of people don't.
Yeah.
I know. You purchase them so you can continue to get their money.
Yeah.
They're still gonna do whatever they do, but now they just got this huge buyout of $7 billion. It's like they're gonna do whatever they're gonna do. Don't expect that Microsoft say, "Hey, motherfucker, make whatever you want to make something new." No, they're not. No. Whatever they've been doing, that's what they're gonna keep doing. You know.
I just hope I mean like this. They don't repeat the scale-bound mistake where they kind of still kept on interfering with a production of a Japanese developer game. Because Tango Gameworks is basically Japanese, and in Scalebound they keep on interfering with Platinum or with Gamiya, and they had a they didn't get into an impasse in there. So I don't want that to happen again. I hope this time they give the freedom to developers to make what they want and not keep interfering in production.
I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I don't think we're gonna see that situation because that was a exclusive made by a third party for their system,
Yeah.
and this is
Yeah.
they own these people now. So
Yeah.
it's a different situation. Whatever Microsoft
Yeah.
wants, that's what's gonna happen now because they now own Bethesda. You see what I'm saying? If they want them to just do whatever they do, they're gonna give that order. If they want them to make more multiplayer games so people have to stay online, they're gonna pass that down that order. There's no telling what's gonna happen in the future. No one knows anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're gonna see what goes down. Guys, I gotta make some money for real. I appreciate everybody that was here. We're gonna be calling GameStop. I got 3 or 4 different GameStops I'll be calling throughout all of tomorrow. They will obviously tell me PS5s will be out of stock, but we will be keeping track to see how fast Xbox goes out of stock.
I'm going to. Sorry, go ahead.
The information I want to talk to them about is how many Xboxes they get. So that'll be one of the main questions I ask these guys tomorrow. It's been a great show. We had a lot of support. On your way out, hit that like button. We got like 47 people here. If you don't like anything we said, you can definitely hit that dislike button. That helps us out too. I'm really, really grateful for you guys. We'll be here tomorrow at 11 o'clock on time this time. I'll be waking up on time. I'll see you guys